Right, so iOS 26 for the iPhone has been released for quite a while now, and there are plenty of new features to explore. But here are my top 8 useful features you need to know.
Now, let's start with the features that are aesthetically related. iOS 26 redesigned the iPhone experience completely. The new liquid glass look adds a lot more transparency across the UI, and the search bar is now positioned lower, making it easier to reach with your thumb. Overall, it does feel cleaner, but if you're not a fan of the new layout, you can switch back to the classic one easily via the home screen customization. Apple doesn't usually give you that kind of flexibility with UI changes, so that's actually really nice to see. You can switch between default, dark, clear, or tinted icons, transforming the whole feel of your home screen. Secondly, I recommend you turn on this function called Reduce Transparency. Just head into Settings, go to Accessibility, then Display and Text Size, and toggle on Reduce Transparency. Instantly, your control center becomes more solid, easier to read, and way less see-through. Visually, it makes everything feel cleaner and more focused, and it actually improves iPhone performance by cutting down on heavy visual effects. Now, did you also know that your iPhone can turn any photo into a 3D spatial scene? Just head into the Photos app and open any picture with a clear subject. You'll be able to find a spatial-like icon at the top right-hand side, and boom, it instantly transforms any photo into a spatial photo. Now when you tilt and move your phone around, the image actually feels like it's coming to life. And here's the crazy part. It doesn't even have to be a photo you took on your iPhone. As long as there's some depth in the photo, you can convert almost any picture into a spatial scene. The best part, it even works on your wallpapers. Next, do you also know you can create your own custom emojis on your iPhone? It's currently on beta, but it's called Genmoji. And it's such a fun way to spice up your messages. When you're in iMessage, just tap the emoji keyboard and you can choose a combination of emojis whereby your phone will generate one for you instantly. So instead of using the same old emojis, you can actually create something completely unique, whether it's a specific facial expression, a random inside joke, or even something super niche. It makes your text feel way more personal and honestly way more fun. Now, before we go any further, I need to show you ESR's lineup of iPhone cases because I genuinely think they are some of the most versatile, practical, and great value options out there. Starting with the hybrid magnetic case, available in both transparent and colored options. It not only feels premium to the touch, but it also offers up to 3 times military-grade protection and includes a built-in stand, which is super handy for everyday use. And if you want that extra peace of mind, the tough magnetic case would be my go-to. It's absolutely solid with reinforced layers for added protection. And by the way, all of these ESR cases are MagSafe compatible. Now let's jump back to the iOS 26 tips. Alright, so we're back inside iMessage and I actually really like this feature. You can now set custom backgrounds for individual contacts, so each conversation can look completely different. All you have to do is open the chat, tap on the contact's name at the top, and you'll see the option to customize the background. From there, you can choose from Apple's suggested designs, ones that you like, or even use your own photo, and I think that's a pretty cool touch. The next feature is a thing you should just make sure you have turned on as it quietly improves your battery life. It's called Adaptive Power. Go to Settings, find Battery, and scroll all the way down to find Power Mode. Ensure the Adaptive Power is turned on. Now, your iPhone will automatically adjust performance and background activity to save power when needed. Moving on, I'm not a huge fan of spam callers. So when iOS 26 added automatic unknown call screening, I turned it on immediately. Here's how. Go to Settings, scroll down to Apps, search for Phone. Then scroll all the way down again until you see Screen Unknown Callers. Turn on Ask Reason for Calling. And now, any unsafe number has to say why they're calling before my phone even rings. I've also enabled call filtering so unknown numbers don't constantly interrupt me. A simple yet effective feature. This last feature is so hidden and it's actually the primary reason I use Apple Music. Inside your app settings, go to the Music app and right at the bottom, make sure you have animated art turned on because now when you start playing a song in Apple Music on your lock screen, if you tap the album artwork, boom, it animates on your lock screen. It's kind of having like a music visualizer that is super cool. So, which is your favorite feature out of the 8? Do let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.